Some Ordinary Gamers is a guy who made this video about me saying that I was a hypocrite because I donation shamed Jeff Bezos, which didn't happen, which is a funny thing. It just didn't happen. And this video really upset me because people are always cutting clips from the podcast and making videos about it. But this is one of these times where he makes this assertion that I donation shamed Jeff Bezos, and then he goes on to expand about how that makes me all this like a hypocrite. And the whole premise of it is not only something that never happened, it's something that he never even cites or shows in his video, and yet everybody's taking it for granted, which to me was just so... I was like, wow, this is so fucked up. Like, people hate me this much that they're willing to just accept whatever is said about me without any evidence at all. And then, so I tweeted at him and I says, yo, just so you know, very politely, really, I said, just so you know, the comments I made about Jeff Bezos were like 15 days before he donated $100 million. So I couldn't have donation shamed him. And in response to those tweets, he made, and in response to our charity, he made a second video taking credit for my $100 donation, being like, ooh, I wonder why that happened. And further saying, you know, Ethan didn't donation shame Jeff Bezos, but it's hard to give him credit because he's always, this is to quote him, he's always punching around billionaires. I was like, really, dude? So it's my fault you got that wrong because I'm making fun of billionaires. You know, billionaires, the most disenfranchised group of people in America, by the way. Let's all stick our neck out for billionaires. Minority
in the world, if you think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, actually. Yeah. I love the whole premise of like working people sticking their necks out for billionaires.
Well, it's also funny because we talk about it a lot in both aspects. We've also been on the side of saying that, you know, they should exist versus like we had this whole argument when people were saying billionaires shouldn't exist.
Exactly. You guys have argued with me. I'm way harsher on them than you guys.
Right.
You guys have, you know, defended the idea of people having that much money before.
That is so frustrating because I couldn't possibly pack that detailed of an argument into the video.
Yeah, it's
so
too
minute.
much.
But you guys know that like only like a month ago I was talking about how Jeff Bezos created Amazon. My opinion is that, you know, obviously it's complicated, right?
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is a guy who created Amazon that revolutionized the entire world. He's wealthy beyond imagination. And so I said, you know, the guy, he earned it, or so to speak, whatever you want to say. And so people were upset, first of all, that I was defending billionaires, and then, you know, a month later I'm on blast for donation shaming Jeff Bezos of all people, which I didn't do. Obviously this whole concept is very complicated, and frankly, you guys, I'm out here, these aren't well formulated thoughts. I'm oftentimes talking off the cuff. That's the nature of a podcast, right? I'm just here kind of thinking and talking, and sometimes one thing I say might contradict another thing I say. Well, good. But what do you make of Jeff Bezos donating $690,000?
A lot of people made the comparison of like that's literally the equivalent of a middle class person donating, I don't know, $69 or something. I think that
was less.
Less. Yeah, I think it was like that was the argument.
I think it was.
He should have made that anonymous.
He makes that in 6 minutes.
Yeah. If you're gonna donate that little,
he makes that in 6 minutes.
Love it. That's incredible.
Well, the thing is, I have lots of rocket ships I need to shoot off.
So is that kind of a bitch move when you're like a...
I was wondering what's with the weird number. So it's $1 million Australian dollars. That's why it's a weird.
That's why it's so.
number.
But he knows what $1 is. He's saving himself money.
Yeah, Australian people buy from Amazon.
Yeah.